for Kitchen. The ball hangs up. Kitchen makes the catch. Stays on his feet. Touchdown. Waits for it. Catches it at the 40-yard line and brought down. Wide open receiver, Singleton. He brings it in. He'll take it the distance. Crosses the 20. He'll walk into the end zone. Eagles strike first. They're on top 6-0.
Welcome to KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights, the A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Labco Manufacturing. Feel safe, work smart, look good with Labco FR. www.labco.com. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948, wishes all our local teams good luck. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, open late, delivery through DoorDash. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Lafayette Electric, 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City, proud supporter of high school athletics in the Tri-City area. Central Boat Rentals, your total marine service provider. To apply, please visit www.centralboat.com. Guaranteed Title, in the law office of Michael Alois. You get guaranteed happiness at Guaranteed Title. Come close with us. Ochsner St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, great personal service, home and business loans, and the best in mobile banking. Celebrating 100 years serving St. Mary Parish. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City great fried chicken since 1968. Oceaneering, serving St. Mary Parish for 60 years. We're hiring. To apply, please visit www.oceaneering.com/career. Sportsman Cycle and Marine. Why drive to Mississippi when you can get the same great deal in Morgan City at Sportsman Cycle and Marine? Visit us today. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
And what a beautiful night for high school football as we enter the second half of the season in a big district contest between the Tarpons of South Lafourche and the Mustangs of Assumption. I'm Booger Zaffer alongside of Clarence Robinson. Clarence, should be a shootout today. Two outstanding quarterbacks, playmakers all over the field.
Without a doubt, and most importantly, got some guys that's coming into this district game. Well, like you said, Boo, a big district game for both of these teams, South Lafourche and also the Assumption Mustangs.
As always, Aaron Artigos joining the broadcast. Aaron, South Lafourche is going to start off kicking the football tonight. So we talk about the offenses, but it could be the defense that determines the winner or the loser.
Well, of course, you got to have a solid defense to go very far in this game. But as always, it's the line of scrimmage that's going to determine the winner. Whichever team can control the line of scrimmage will control this football game. You got a couple of evenly matched teams. They are in the hunt all the way across the board. So expecting an outstanding football game here tonight.
Terrence Petrie, Josh Mack's favorite target for the Tarpons.
That's the playmaker for the South Lafourche Tarpons. And I'll tell you what, record-setting dude as well, making sure that he break the school record tonight. See how he's going to start this thing out.
Our second look at the Mustangs. Saw him against H.L. Bourgeois earlier in the year, and Willoughby has his offense on go.
Definitely so, and look for number 3 as well, Davis, the running back as well.
Jarvis and Hughes back deep for the Tarpons. Weather will not be a factor here tonight. It's a beautiful night and a great facility here at Assumption. Squib kick. Jarvis picks it up at the 20-yard line. Heading back upfield with daylight to the outside. Cross the 40. Crosses midfield. Foot race down the sideline. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 35. That'll add 15 to the run and a good start for the Tarpons.
Tell you what. Kick what you thought was going to actually slow this team down. Everybody slowed down, got on their heels, boo. And I tell you what, number 11, Landon Jarvis, took it upfield and additional 15 yards on that particular play as well. Once again, get it on the bounce. You see some of the guys just stopped and blocking upfield. Jarvis got it outside, and I tell you what, showed a lot of speed right there, boo.
A good way to get us started for the Tarpons. They come in with a 3-4 record, 1-2 in district play.
Tell you what, some big losses that they had against Vanderbilt and E.D. White. But looking forward to get things rolling again tonight.
Josh Mack, your quarterback, wears number 9, sits in the shotgun. Hughes will take the handoff, off tackle, running room, cross the 20, down to the 26-yard line in the first trip inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone.
See that offensive starters for the South Lafourche Tarpons. Mack, which you stated already, Hughes is Ogiel, Jarvis, Petrie, Green, George, Allen, Cadell, Terrebonne, and Wells. Look for the run behind number 60, big offensive lineman for the Tarpons right there. See if we can get some blocking up front for him.
2nd and 3 just underway here on the KWBJ A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week. Jarvis takes it to the near side, cross the 15, rumbles and stumbles, just shy of first down yardage.
We'll see how they can deal up. See that Assumption defensive starters right there. Gray, Watkins, Johnson, Mumphrey, Rahilliard, Diaz, Bender, Bennett, Jamison, Floyd, and also Dorsey, number 4 at free safety's position.
Four down territory for the Tarpons. Open and drive. 3rd down and 1. Check with me offense. No getting in the huddle. They just look to the sideline. Coach assess the defense. They call the play. Hand off to Hughes. Hughes will have plenty enough for the first down. He's inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal Tarpons.
Nothing fancy right there. Dre Hughes take the handoff going up that left side right there. Just like you said, Boo, check with me offense on the line of scrimmage. Get the call from the sideline.
Big guys up front for the Tarpon. Georges, Allen, Kale, Terrebonne, Wells. A lot of size on this offensive line. Handoff again. Untouched, goes in the end zone. Is Hughes, and the Tarpons on the board first.
Nothing fancy about that. 3 plays, they running the football. Just talk about that offensive line, what you said, Boo. By the time Hughes got the handoff, he was walking in the end zone for the touchdown for the Tarpons.
Sereno in for the PAT. High snap, put on the tee. The kick is up. And the kick is good. 9:54 to go. Open and drive. The Tarpons take it 4 plays, 22 yards, and they lead 7-0. This is the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
Talk about coaching.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industries, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Started with the kickoff return and a 15-yard personal foul, and with that, the offensive line went to work, and a team that spreads it out went to the ground attack and got the first points on the board.
Once again, most importantly, got to set up the run to make that passing game open up. South Lafourche was able to take advantage of that.
Fielded at the 15-yard line. Mustangs trying to answer that score. Preston on the carry, gets across the 25-yard line. That's where the Mustangs will set up shop.
The initial kickoff was set up for the South Lafourche Tarpons. Offense starters for the Mustangs are Willoughby, number 7 at quarterback, Davis Bennett, Miles, Preston, Jamison, Thibodeau, Bro, Gutierrez. And the South Lafourche Tarpons are Bruce, Gaspar, Petrie, Aurelio, Edwards, Duncan, Datan, Petrie, Lee, Torres, and Duet. I'm sorry.
Let's see if the Mustangs can answer right back. First down and 10, their first possession of the game.
Davis on the carry. Excuse me, correction.
That's Miles.
Miles off the right side, picks up about 2 yards.
Good 1-2 punch between Davis and Miles. Complement each other. Miles not as big, but got excellent speed, quickness.
You're going to see some similarities to both of these teams on the offensive set. So difference will be these defenses if the defense can handle their business.
Second down 8, they'll swing it out to the outside. That's exactly how that's play designed. Preston makes the first man miss. He'll take it for the first
Tell you
down.
what, like the call, like the play. Willoughby just getting to the outside and get on a 1-on-1 situation on the outside with Preston and do the right thing, getting it upfield. Get to the first down. South Lafourche setting up with a 4-3 defense. We'll see how they're going to make them try to adjust to that. Good stretch play right there by the defense. Stretched it out real well.
Yeah, Miles again that time didn't have a crease. Well covered defensively. Bring up second and 10.
Miles off the right side.
Tucker Datan for the middle linebacker spot, number 44. Look for him tonight as well. Also look for Braxton Petrie at the D-line spot.
Second down for the Mustangs. So hitch and go. Got a wide open receiver, makes the catch at the 40. That's Preston. Down the sideline he goes. He's knocked down at the 5-yard line. A big explosive play for the Mustangs.
You're going to see what we're talking about, that 4-3 defense. You're going to see that the safety bit up, boo, and Preston just one-on-one and outside. He got him turned around and just a foot race right there. Flag on the play. See how they call this out.
Flag on the play. If this play holds, they'll be inside the core of physical therapy and sports performance red zone.
Big play for the Mustangs right there.
Yeah, personal foul, roughing the passer. That'll have the Mustangs knocking on the door.
I tell you what, gonna have a battle royal tonight, boo.
Davis and Miles, your two backs. Willoughby barks out the signals. Mustangs trying to get right back in this one. They give it to Davis. He takes it up the middle for the touchdown.
Like the call, like the play, showing a lot of physicality right there. By the time Davis got the handoff, he was walking into the end zone for the Mustangs for the touchdown.
What a way to answer for the Mustangs. That they come right back through, get an explosive play. and they get right back in it.
Once again, you can see pretty much Miles just had one guy to touch him going for the touchdown for the Mustangs.
Mustangs will go for 2. Willoughby will keep it himself. Dives forward, reaches over. The 2-point conversion is good. A 5-play, 74-yard answer for the Mustangs. They convert on the 2-point conversion, and just like that, they're on top by 1.
Once again, here's a 2-point conversion. Preston looking for his guys, just really much, not that much ground to cover. Did the right thing once he seen everyone covered and just walk in for the 2-point conversion.
Aaron Auto goes down on the sideline. Aaron, when you look at offensive lines, looks like both teams have come out to play tonight.
Well, Boo, we played less than 4 minutes. Each team has had the ball about 2 minutes. They each put a touchdown on the board, so we're off to a roaring start. Should be an exciting football game.
Big crowd tonight, one end to the other. South Lafourche travels well. Assumption always brings in their fans, and they're going to be treated to a good ball game here
No
tonight.
doubt. Tell you where you can anticipate this with both of these teams. Once again, very critical as it is, just a big district game for them as well.
Last kickoff, Jarvis took it back a long way. Let's see if the Mustangs will try to keep it away from him.
Number 2 Hughes as well at the 4 side at the 15-yard line waiting for the kick as well.
Squib kick. Takes a
Gotta get
crazy
on it.
bounce. Ball's free on the ground. Looks like Tarpons just got enough of it to get on it. And they'll spot it at the 36-yard line, and that's where the Tarpons will set up shop.
Recovered by the Tarpons. 36-yard line where they'll play first and 10.
Tell you what, these, like you said, speaking about these teams, both offensive line pretty much evenly matched size within itself. See how they do with the athletes on the matchups. It's going to be critical, Boo, for these teams, see how they match up on the outside with their skill positions as well.
Josh Max looks over the defense, stands tall in the pocket, surveying, now throws, has a receiver caught. That's Hughes at the 40. And the Tarpons on the move once again.
Look at Hughes just coming from the backfield. No one covering Hughes out the backfield, so somebody, either the linebacker, misread that, and once again, they chasing big play once again for the Tarpons.
All day to stand tall in the pocket, a 25-yard pitch and catch. Mac to Dre Hughes.
Tell you what, you see one of the free safeties go over looking for number 1, Petrie. Had 2 guys on Petrie, left untouched by Hughes in the backfield.
They'll go to the ground. Hughes catches it. Now he runs it across the 35 down to the 33-yard line.
Dre Hughes off the left side.
It's just showing a little power, pulling guard. Pulling guard come here to the near side, able to knock him out. And Hughes following that blocking. Big play once again for the Tarpons.
Second and 4. Back to Hughes, nothing inside, bounces it outside, across the 30, 25.
Nice.
He's all the way to the secondary before first contact. He has it at the 21-yard line.
Tell you what, we want to see a running back like that, got good vision, seeing everything bumped up in the middle, pop it to the outside. And once again, after that, Hughes just showing his speed and a little power right there as well.
Bring up a first and 10 from the Mustangs. 21-yard line.
First down and 10 at this stadium. If you're on the visitor side, you're on the lonely side of the field.
Yes.
As you're all by yourself in the Kane field. Terrence Petrie on the reception. A short gain. And we're inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone. Got ourselves a track meet tonight. Both teams walking it up and down the field.
Both of these teams, we seen Assumption within itself earlier this year to see them play very powerful offenses. First time seeing South Lafourche, and I tell you what, they showing some power themselves.
Play action pass in the flats. And Green couldn't hang on to it. It'll go incomplete.
Nice pass, just not able to come up with the reception. That is Green, the tight end.
Yeah, when you can effectively get that running game going, that opens up a lot of play
No
action
doubt.
pass. Makes it awful tough on this defense.
Assumption got to get a good rush up in it to cause some havoc, to put some pressure on Mack, the quarterback.
Petrie and Ogle stacked to the bottom of your screen. They'll hand it off to Hughes. Hughes slips through the first tackle, crosses the 10, hit hard and brought down, but now he's at the 5, looking at first down and goal for the Tarpons.
Tell you what, Hughes, once he get past the line of scrimmage, you're showing a lot of power right there. The backside cornerback had to come over and make the tackle. That's Beasley, number 16, to stop Hughes for the touchdown.
Andrew Goody on the stop.
Darius Allen, Bo Georges controlling their side on the left side of this offensive line.
On the 6-yard line.
Big tackle and guard. This time, Mack keeps it himself. A little quarterback read. He takes it in the end zone for the touchdown.
Keep giving, keep faking the handoff to Hughes. Mack able to walk in for the touchdown for the Tarpons.
2 drives, 2 touchdowns for the Tarpons. Doesn't get any better than that. Wilbert Sereno in for the point after. Bo Robert will put it on the tee. Good snap and hold. This kick is right down the middle, and just like that, 4:42 to go. A 7-play, 64-yard drive, and it's 14-8. Clarence, this time of year, it's important to look at the power rankings. See where you're at, see if you're going to punch your ticket. Both these teams really need a win tonight to solidify themselves as a guarantee. South Lafourche sits in 21, Division I non-select. Assumption at number 26, so they're looking at the end of this season needing to get some important wins.
You see that whoever win this game tonight is really going to be crucial. You can see all those teams are very good contenders in the 4A bracket. So I tell you what, Assumption, South Lafourche is showing their power. Assumption showing it as well.
Remaining schedule right there, Vanderbilt Catholic. On the road, always tough. Edie White, tough. South Terrebonne, not a bad season. So it doesn't get any easier for the Mustangs on them final 4 games. So they'd sure like to sneak one out right here against a very good South Lafourche Tarpon ball club.
Tell you what, we're seeing both of these teams. Once again, not too many mistakes thus far, but sure tackling. Got to get some correction of some tackling and also some misassignments as well, Boo.
Salino will kick it away for the Tarpons. The Mustangs will get their second opportunity here. Miles fields it at his own 10-yard line. Well defended, brought down at the 25. Looking at the games we've done this year, Clarence, always good to see big crowds turn out to support their high school teams.
Yes, sir. And I'll tell you what, they had a good contingency coming up the bayou, coming up LE1 from South Lafourche. And I tell you what, well representative. See these guys being represented by their home team like that.
Mustangs' last drive aided by an explosive pass play. Willoughby to Preston. They'll have it here, first down and 10. Swing it out. Slips through the first set of tacklers, and he's off. Steps out of bounds at the 50-yard line, and that's Miles. He's been heavily used here in the first quarter.
Miles is being the man right now. Just a fake to Davis right here. just a quick spike to the outside. And once Preston get the reception, make that first defender miss, that's number 6. Missed the first tackle, and I tell you what, Preston showed that speed after that.
So that's 2 times already that Mustangs got one-on-one with a defender and have won that one-on-one battle.
That's the difference.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. Jamison has it this time. He heads north and south, gets hit hard and knocked out of bounds, but a good gain of 6 on first down.
No doubt about it. You did see that South Lafourche defense did make the adjustments going back with the 2 high safes to see if they can get that underneath covered as well. But once again, Assumption being patient right now.
Second down and 4. This time Davis has it. Carrying tacklers, looking for the first down. He'll have it. Good hard running by Davis, and that'll be a first down for the Mustangs.
Credit that offensive line. Crossbuck in the backfield. Davis take the handoff. He's a little short running back, but once he get past that, get some extra alignment pushing to that left side. Pick up a big first down for the Mustangs. Tell you what, both of these offensive lines doing an outstanding job this far.
Play action pass. Little wheel route to the outside, underthrown. Davis makes the adjustments and makes the catch.
Good catch. Tell you what, little wheel route out the backfield. That is Davis. And you thought he was going to be covered up by the free safety, but good catch by Davis.
You know, I say it was underthrown. Willoughby may have been thinking back shoulder throw.
Yes.
Either way, it was a great adjustment by Davis to come down with it, and they're inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone. Good balanced attack by the Mustangs. They're throwing it as well as running it. Miles takes it, gets outside. Takes a hard hit. And a good gain of 4 yards.
Tell you what, it looked like Aaron almost got wrapped up over there. Aaron showed a little niftiness right there like he was a wide receiver. You get Miles get to the outside. See that guy with that yellow shirt on that, just seeing him on his toes, like his days in Hanson High School.
Willoughby setting up a screen over the middle.
Good
as
call.
Jones running through tacklers. He's inside the 5.
Love the call. You got an aggressive defense like that, Boo. Just set them up. That's Willoughby. Good also throw over the top. Tell you what, big first and goal.
Yeah, once Jones got it, he knew which direction
to run.
What
to do. Get it upfield.
They'll have it at the 4-yard line. First down and goal. Davis will take it. A lot of white hats around him, but Davis continues to drive forward. He's inside the 2.
Davis, once again, about 5'6", 5'7", and I tell you what, he got a lot of power. Run like he's about 6'2".
Ball is on the 2-yard line.
They'll go to the Mustangs version of the tush push. Willoughby takes the snap. He got a whole host of folks pushing him forward.
I think they got
and with that, he's in for the touchdown.
Just showing up, mano. I tell you what, we seen him last year. We seen him earlier. And this, once again, nothing fancy about the tush push. Get an extra push by the running backs, Davis. And a big up back. Touchdown Mustangs.
Mustangs will try to set their 2-point conversion offense. Successful on their last attempt. Took a little option pass and almost intercepted.
We
Had a good idea, it just wasn't effective. 1:27 to go on the clock here in the first quarter, an 8-play, 74-yard drive. We're all tied up at 14.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to Mustang Stadium. Boog Grzafi alongside Clarence Robinson, our statistician Bill McCarty. Aaron Artigo, as always, on the sideline. We'll go to him right after the kickoff. 14-14 our score, and what has turned out to be an offensive shootout.
tell you what, this first quarter has been dynamic on both sides, offense, defense. Most importantly, special teams as well. South Lafourche making both of their kicks. Assumption going for those two-point conversions, been able to be successful.
Line drive kick to Jarvis at his own 18-yard line. Well defended, brought down at the 32-yard line. That's where the Tarpons will come up, and we'll go down Aaron Artigo. Aaron, a pretty impressive offensive first half for both these clubs.
Ooh, if offense is what you like, Assumption High School is the place to be tonight because both teams have had the ball. Each had it twice. Both teams put 14 points on the board. So a lot of offense, good play calling, and good execution of those plays. Good blocking in the line on both sides. But the plays are being called, and they're running successfully. I think we've had only one incompletion, if I'm not mistaken. So offense is being executed on time.
Clarence, just evaluating this first quarter, looked like the Mustangs might have the advantage with size on that offensive front, and the Mustangs might have the advantage with speed.
With speed on the defense. You're right about that, sir. Good tackle right there.
Hughes tries to squirt outside.
Right side.
Braden Gode on the tackle.
Good on the stop. No gain. Bring up a second and
Coming from that linebacker spot, number 32, one-on-one spot. You know, we've been seeing number 2 Hughes just doing an outstanding job thus far.
Yeah, both teams have been taking advantage of being on pace with the down and distance.
Yes.
Not many negative plays here tonight. Josh Max looks around, nobody there, keeps it himself, and looks to have a first down.
Did the right thing as well. Once again, coverage down the field. Mac doesn't have anybody covered. And once again, you did see the actual linebackers went to the right side. First down for the Tarpons again.
On the 43-yard line.
He'll put 2 backs in the backfield, and they'll hand off to Jarvis. Jarvis gets squeezed down by the 2 linebackers, but not until a gain of 5.
I tell you what, Boo, I mean, both of you be running backs running behind that big offensive line. Jarvis and Hughes is continually getting some big runs each time they get a handoff. See if the Mustangs can make some type of adjustment here.
One-on-one coverage. They'll take a shot deep to the outside. Has a receiver.
That's him.
He's got it. Perfect pitch and catch. Touchdown, Tarpons.
He is him, number 1. Been waiting all night for this to see exactly how it's going to match up. Nothing fancy about this. Mac get the time to throw it. One-on-one coverage on the outside on Terrence Petrie. the record maker for the Tarpons, touchdown, Tarpons.
Yeah, the first quarter was almost down to double zeros. And the Tarpons take the snap, take advantage of the one-on-one coverage. And Preston's an elite receiver.
Got to get some help over the top with that guy, Will.
Salino in for the point after. High snap brought down. The kick is up. And Salino's perfect on the night. That'll do it here in the first quarter. And the offensive explosion, both teams. And South Lafourche moves back in front 21-14. You're watching the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School game.
You're watching KWDJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to Mustang Stadium. A stat for the folks tuning in tonight. Offensively, that's what it's all about. South Lafourche, 154 yards of total offense. Assumption has 146 yards of total offense. Defense, pretty much non-existent.
Non-existent, but once again, Boo, this is only the first quarter. Well, it's the end of the first quarter.
And it's balanced attack. You know, it's not all been in the air.
They're mixing it up real well, both of them. Tell you what, the defense on the South Lafourche side is just getting caught up, looking in the backfield, and I tell you what, the defensive back's getting beat.
5 possessions. We've yet to see the punter take the field. Every possession ended up in a touchdown.
Scoring opportunity, and they're taking advantage of it.
Salino skies it near side.
Oh.
That ball was free. South Lafourche ran right by it, had a chance to get on it, and it kicks out of bounds, and a lucky break for the Mustangs.
I mean, that ball just bounced back the other way and just bounced out of bounds. Should have been a turnover for the Tarpons. Once again, you initially seen the Tarpons was in a 4-3, adjusted to the two defensive backs in the backfield. But I tell you what, that still wasn't able to stop that Assumption last possession.
The 50-yard line. The 50-yard line.
Low reverse. Well played, stretched out, and brought down.
Good plays. Perfectly. Preston, you know that speed that he does have. Just a reversed. Thought Preston was going to get more yards than that, Boo, but he just able to turn it off. They stretched it out like they're supposed to. Good job by the Tarpons.
Second down and 8. Mustangs will spread them out, 4 receiver set. Little play action again, looking for more. Nothing there. Now Willoughby will take a shot. In the coverage and incomplete. He was looking for Miles, one-on-one with the defender.
Oh, my.
But from here, that play looked like it had no chance.
At all. You thought he would have had it. The running back, David, just did a stop-and-go route. And tell you what, the safety was able to get over the top to break it up at the last minute, Boo. So, big job by the Tarpons right there.
Mustangs will face a 3rd down and 8. First time tonight they face a 3rd down.
Incomplete. 3rd down.
Willoughby on the outside. He'll run for it, cross the 45, puts his head down. May not have the first down, but he may be close enough for a 4th down attempt.
Should be real close. Once again, coverage down the field. Willoughby did that before in the first quarter. Probably going to bring their big package in now.
Yeah, we might see another one of their versions of the tush push.
Yes,
And
sir.
you look at them first and second downs. They try to throw the ball. They went a little reverse. Then they came back with a little play action pass. Put them behind the sticks a little bit. But Willoughby did a good job there getting it down to 4th and manageable. So look for him to keep it right here, looking for 1 yard. Good hard count. Willoughby back under center. Boy, missed communication there. That might work out. Willoughby. Lucky to get away with that. Crossed the 40 in the first down.
Look at this. Willoughby and the running back just run into each other. Not sure exactly who's about to get it, but definitely not the offensive lineman, number 75. Willoughby able to fall forward for the first down.
Yeah, not only did the Mustangs not know who was going to get it, that caused the Tarpons not knowing who's got it, and that enabled Willoughby to keep the chains moving and reset the downs for the Mustangs. Miles on the carry. Nice turn as he heads upfield for a good gain of 6.
That's how that play is called. When you got that play running off tackle, Miles seen that gap open up. Good positive yards once again for the Mustangs.
Mustangs came out determined to use a heavy dose of Miles during this first half.
We would like to thank Boudreaux's Electrical Service for being a gold sponsor. Boudreaux's Electrical Service.
Yeah, official stop play for some reason. Now he's blown it back in.
We'd like to thank Attorney Tommy Day for being a gold sponsor. See Tommy for your real estate and estate planning. Thank you, Tommy.
Jamison and Preston, your 2 receivers. They remaining formation where everybody else huddles up. Trailing by 7, Mustangs want to keep pace. They need to get down and get in that end zone. Nothing there from Willoughby. He does his best just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
See who broke all that up. Braxton Petrie from that defensive tackle spot was able to slash in there. So you're going to see number 50 just slash in eventually, cause a little bit more havoc in the backfield, which made Willoughby let the cavalry for the Tarpons come and make the tackle.
3rd down and 5. 2-down territory for the Mustangs. Miles and Davis, your lone backs. Back to pass. They'll swing it outside to Preston. Preston trying to dance, but here comes the White Hats, and they'll bring him down for a short loss. You know, the first 2 steps was good. When he got to the 3rd step, it's too late.
Most importantly, that cornerback made him go back to the pursuing defense coming here to the near side. Good stop by the Tarpons. Big play right here for the Tarpons.
Yeah, biggest play of the first half. A defense with an opportunity to make a stop, something we haven't seen yet. You'll have to get to the 28 for a first down. Single coverage, top your screen. They'll give it to Miles. He'll need to run for it.
Wow.
Boy, leans forward, depend on the spot. Very close to first down yardage. Going to be a right foot, left foot. They'll give him the first down. That'll move the chains. And give credit for Miles, knowing where he had to go.
Look at this. Miles, once again, blocking. Jones, the tight end, kick out. Miles get to the outside, cut out, and also the receiver on the outside blocking as well, Boo. So good blocking down the field by all those guys for the Assumption offense.
Yeah, Tiago Flores, the big senior, the right tackle, disrupting this defense. First down and 10. Right back to the running game, this time to Davis.
Each time Davis get a carry, is always like 5 guys have to take this young man down.
Davis stopped by a host of Tarpons on the left side of the line, picked up about 2 yards. It'll be a 2nd and 8.
Pick up of 3, 2nd down and 7. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the near side. Willoughby barking out the signal, 6:17 to go. High snap, they'll swing it out.
Good play.
Jameson makes the catch. But well defended, brought down for a loss.
Tell you what, good play. Gonna see number 6, Edwards, gonna come up at the last minute from their defensive end spot, making a short tackle right there for the Tarpons.
That changes things up here, as they'll have to go a long way for a first down.
No doubt.
Third down and 15. See if the Tarpons come with pressure. Mustangs want to talk about it. They'll call their first time out. They'll come to the sideline in a crucial third down coming up. We'll take a timeout, folks. This is.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
He's a go day. And welcome back to Mustang Stadium. Boogers Effie along Clarence Robinson. And always, Clarence, it's fun to call these high school games, especially when they got this much offensive action.
No doubt about it. I tell you what, there's been fireballs in the first quarter, and now the Assumption Mustangs threatening once again.
Yeah, third down. Don't have to get it all right here, but would like to eat into this 15 yards to go. 4-man rush. Willoughby back. He'll take a shot deep. Has Miles standing by himself at the 5, and he brings it in. Zone coverage in the back, but Miles finds an empty spot, and Willoughby finds him.
You got the safeties in the corners. They keep looking in the backfield. Good rush. But Willoughby able to get it off, but Miles just by himself. Once again, busted coverage by the Tarpons. First down, first and goal for the Mustangs.
Some of the toughest catches to make is when you're by yourself. Miles struggled with that one, but he brought it in for a gain of 28, a first down, and inside the Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance red zone. Mustangs have been the big play team here in the first half. This is a big play, but in the wrong direction as Davis will have to cover it up, and a big loss all the way back to the 27.
Once again, just a high snap right there. Davis did the right thing. He looked like he was trying to pick it up and run it, but the wisest thing to do is just get on it and cover it.
Yeah. You know, last play gained 28. That play lost 22.
That's a stat killer right there. Once again, just a high snap right there. But most importantly, the Mustangs able to get the ball back. Just get down, play another down.
Yeah, that was just going to be a direct snap. Wildcat didn't work out. Standing tall again. Crossing route. Preston hit hard. Brings in the catch.
It's number 6 again.
Tyrese Edwards on the tackle.
Edwards just dropping from that defensive end spot in the right place. Short tackle, big hit right there for the Tarpons.
Yeah, when your defense is in a zone and you're running them shallow crosses.
You got to watch.
Yeah, you got to keep your head on a swivel.
On a swivel.
Four-man rush once again. Shot deep in the corner. A fight
Good
for the
coverage.
football and incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside island back there. And that's their athlete, number 1. That's Petrie.
Yeah.
One-on-one. Tell you what, we'll be able to get it high out there, which gave the defensive back the opportunity, which is a guy that's going to receive the ball to balance into it. Broke it up at the last moment right there. Good job by number 1.
Yeah, I thought Jameson was going to cut in front of him and steal that one. That was a definition of a 50-50 ball.
Yes, sir.
4th down, they'll keep the offense in. They'll have to get in the end zone to keep this drive alive. And that'll be incomplete. And we have our first defensive stop of the night.
Tell you what, that's what the Tarpons needed right there. Could swing a little momentum. Good credit to that defense, but once again, that big play, snap over the head. Willoughby just getting the snap. Good coverage down the field by the Tarpons. Edwards trying to put that rush on at the last moment, but Willoughby just threw at the last minute, incomplete pass.
Well, the Mustangs defense has to step up here. They've not stopped this Tarpon offense yet tonight, but trailing by 7. You don't want to go down 14 before half.
No, not with that. You know, in that last possession, we did see Petrie on the outside. You know, that run set up that pass, Boo. See if they come back to it as well.
Aaron Orta goes down on the sideline. Aaron, so far the Mustangs have come up with those big plays when they needed them, but that snap right there killed that drive.
Well, that's true, Boo. You had a 1st and goal on the 5-yard line. You lose 22 yards on the snap, and of course it had a little bit shorter guy trying to receive the snap, but I think it'd have been over anybody's head. But that hurt. That hurt, and it continues to do that. So they have to put the defense out there. They got 10 minutes and 3 minutes left, so they got to keep them from scoring before this quarter ends.
Well, when they talk about complementary football, that's what it is. This defense needs to stand up.
Yes.
Petrie wide open.
Wow. Yes.
Petrie taking it down the sideline and into the end zone. 76-yard strike.
Once again, the defensive back looking in the looking in the backfield. Petrie just ran in a go route, Boo. Nothing fancy about it. Josh Mack got all night to throw. And once again, Petrie just streaking upfield, catching in stride. Touchdown Tarpons.
Yeah, you 5 yards deeper than the nearest defender.
It amazes me each time with these secondary guys. They keep looking for the run play. We'll be taught pass first, run second.
Salino's been perfect on the night. He's in for the PAT. And this one snakes just wide. 2:59 to go, folks. 27-14 our score. Tarpons on top.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to Mustang Stadium, an offensive shootout between these two clubs. One miscue by the Mustangs turned them around, and one play later, they find themselves down 13.
And it's amazing because you know those things make the difference. A little momentum shift once again for the Tarpons. Just scored back-to-back. Petrie #1, big touchdown receptions for the Tarpons.
Salino puts a foot into it, pulls it a little wide left. It'll go out of bounds. And that's where the Mustangs will set up shop. Each and every week, the folks that tune us in on KWBJ Live enjoys high school football. We're glad you've joined us. We've got grandma, grandpas, friends and family all over Louisiana and other states tuning into this one tonight. Greg and Martha LeBlanc tuning in, watching their grandson make a difference for the Mustangs.
Tell you what, appreciate everyone always tuning in. Appreciate
Next week, we'll see the same South Lafourche Tarpon team take on the Morgan City Tigers. Been a while since we've seen Morgan City. Saw them in week 1 against Berwick in their lone victory of the year.
No doubt.
They'll have their hands full against this Tarpon team I'm watching tonight.
I'll tell you what, very explosive football team.
Little throwback to Willoughby. Makes the catch, but well sniffed out by the Tarpons. Mustangs empty in the playbook tonight.
I mean, everything you can imagine with Assumption.
As always, each and every week, the most elusive T-shirt in all of high school football is the core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game. Some of the elite athletes in the parish and around have donned that T-shirt, and we expect nothing less here tonight.
I tell you what, every week we've been seeing an outstanding player, and I tell you what, looking forward tonight for the Assumption Mustangs. We got some guys already candidates.
Willoughby back to pass, has a receiver, had a little too much air on that ball. Looking for Miles.
It's Torres coming from that free safety spot.
A little softer pass gave Torres to make up a lot of ground.
A lot of time to get him over the top, but Willoughby's trying to lift it. When you see Willoughby throwing the ball, he has a lot of arch on it, which is giving that defensive back time to get over. Good pass breakup right there.
Willoughby's pass to man Miles is incomplete.
He had Miles deep. He had Jaden Wilson shallow. Either one would have been a good choice. Third down, Willoughby gets flushed out the pocket. The ball is tipped and incomplete, and it's tough running left, with you being a right-handed thrower.
Difficult job, and that's what you see for that defense. 3 plays need to get out. This offensive explosive with that. But a good job by the Tarpons.
Mustangs have to punt it away. It'll be our first punt of the night.
Assumption trying to get some guys to get out there.
Braden Godey will punt it away. High snap. Godey trying to run it down. He'll just fall on it right there at the 8, and that'll be a big miscue for the special teams of the Mustangs, and they'll set the Tarpons up with a goal line situation.
Thought Coach Broussard was going to take a timeout because you had personnel issues. Should have took the timeout. Once again, turnover for the Assumption Mustangs. High snap.
You know, the most effective punch that I've seen this year in high school football is the quick kick from the quarterback.
Yes.
Just set him up in the shotgun. It's a shorter snap, and just kick it away. Most of the time, the other team doesn't have a returner back. You'll get your 35 yards and call it a day.
I agree 110% with you, Boo, with that one. But then go route for the Mustangs. Defense back out there.
First down, 13-yard line.
Seen in that first quarter, the Tarpons just ran the ball, but here in the second quarter, it's been a pass fest for the Tarpons.
Yeah, difference in the game. Couple miscues from the Mustangs, and let's see if this defense could get a goal line stand here. Jarvis running through tacklers, cross the 5 down to the 4.
Landon Jarvis on a handoff up the middle.
Minute 50 and count. Tarpons in no hurry. Plenty time. All 3 timeouts remaining.
Tell you what, the Tarpons got behind, started off kind of shaky in the first quarter, but you see they settled it down. Once again, you got 25 seniors on this particular team for the Tarpons, Boo. That you can see that these guys been battle tested. So right now, putting themselves in a position to continue to stretch this lead on the Mustangs.
Mustang 4-yard line.
Dre Hughes in the backfield. He has been tough to handle tonight. Josh Mack, he'll hand it right off to him. Man, big hit right there at the line of scrimmage.
Dre Hughes on handoff goes on the left
Hughes
side.
is following that left side. That's been the big side behind Alice. Excuse me, behind Allen. And Georgia's, I tell you what, they've been doing an outstanding job tonight.
40 seconds and counting. Third down, definitely 4-down territory here as the Tarpons try to extend their lead. They'll throw it. Slant. And
play.
Incomplete.
Good pass breakup
Boy,
right there.
Surprised to see that call right there. 25 seconds left with the run game they have. Timeouts in the pocket.
Just a hard slant route. So what good breakup right there. Pass was intended for number 3.
It's about a bigger play as it gets in the first half. As South Lafourche has run out the field goal team trying to get 3.
Say what that offensive line just seen.
Salino missed his last extra point, but he's a quality kicker for the Tarpons. And now the Tarpons will call a timeout. Let's see if they have a change of mind here or if they'll still kick the football. As always, each and every week, high school football, we love to bring it to you. Our second look at the Mustangs, and pretty much what we saw the first time. Explosive offense, defense still trying to feel their way a little bit. But tonight's game has really been 2 miscues is the difference.
And that's the difference. And if South Lafourche is taking advantage of it as well. The most important part is when you guys go back into halftime, both teams see how they make the adjustments, Boo.
Up 27-14, have a good kicker, but they got the ball point-blank range, threw it on 3rd down.
Tell you what, that offensive line for South Lafourche, we thought they tried to run the football physically in. Hughes and Jarvis been doing an outstanding job running, and also Mack was able to walk in with a touchdown as well. So see how they set this one up.
Yeah, they go second thought, take the kicker off
no
the
doubt.
field, bring the offense back on. They'll try to put this game away in the first half. Big 4th down here. Hand it right up the middle and right in the end zone. Not much resistance for Dre Hughes as he'll go in for the score.
And that's that left side again for the Tarpons offense. Nothing fancy about it, just physical man-on-man blocking up front. Touchdown Tarpons.
Salino will attempt to put the point after. And he's true. Tarpons take advantage of a miscue by special teams. They take it 4 plays, 8 yards, and they're up 34-14. Clarence, you look at a score like this, 34-14, it doesn't feel like that.
It doesn't at all. I'll tell you what, like you said, you just seen the momentum with Assumptions just start off game busters, and then you seen kind of the Tarpons kind of battle it out, but now those 2 big touchdowns by Petrie pretty much open this game up.
Mustangs came out early. They played a good down and distance. They were never behind the sticks. Then a couple times they had some lost yardage, gets them in predictable passing situations, and that's where they faltered.
Well, you know that high snap when it was right at the goal line just set things off, was able to go in that 4th down situation, and I'll tell you what, the Tarpons took advantage of it.
Tarpons yet to be stopped offensively. Every time they've touched it, they've been able to convert for a touchdown. Salino will kick it away for the Tarpons. It'll be Preston at his own 16-yard line. Slipping tacklers, shoestring tackle at the 35. And only 14 seconds, not a lot of time on the clock, maybe a couple heaving holes.
Heaving holes, and we've been seeing that, you know, Willoughby does have the arm to get it out there. See if he can try to get to Preston. You've seen Jones and also Davis. See how if they give Willoughby some time, he can make some things happen. See the Tarpons putting some of the better athletes on outside. Hughes and Petrie at corner.
They'll keep it short.
Hughes, number 2, able to come out and make the tackle.
Mustangs call a timeout with 2 seconds left. Threw a short pass. I think South Lafourche had a little advantage for you right there, playing a single high safety. Seemed like you took a little shot against that.
Definitely you see that, especially at this juncture of the game. Speaking of, Coach Broussard called a timeout, see if these guys can make something happen. And also on the other side of the field, Coach Young is basically not even coaching tonight. Coach Young was actually not allowed to call the game tonight. So Coach Young and also Coach Broussard coached together. Coach Broussard coached at South Lafourche a couple of years ago before we went to Patterson, before coming here to Assumption. So these guys got a lot of things in common, Boo.
So the Mustangs run back out. Should be the final play of the first half. Pressure coming. Willoughby stands tall, looks around, nothing there. Pocket collapsing, and they'll just throw it away. Both teams will head to the sideline to talk about the first half. 34-14 outscore. The Tarpons explode offensively, and they lead the Mustangs. We'll be back for the second half, folks. You're watching the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Labco Manufacturing. Feel safe, work smart, look good with Labco FR. www.labco.com. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948, wishes all our local teams good luck. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, open late, delivery through DoorDash. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Lafayette Electric, 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City, proud supporter of high school athletics in the Tri-City area. Central Boat Rentals, your total marine service provider. To apply, please visit www.centralboat.com. Guaranteed Title, in the law office of Michael Alois. You get guaranteed happiness at Guaranteed Title. Come close with us. Oshner St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, great personal service, home and business loans, and the best in mobile banking. Celebrating 100 years serving St. Mary Parish. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City great fried chicken since 1968. Oceaneering, serving St. Mary Parish for 60 years. We're hiring. To apply, please visit www.oceaneering.com/career. Sportsman Cycle and Marine. Why drive to Mississippi when you can get the same great deal in Morgan City at Sportsman Cycle and Marine? Visit us today. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
Assumption High School Pride of Sugarland marching band. The Pride of Sugarland is under the direction of Mr. Casey Bateman.
The drum majors, Gavin Richard. Section leaders are Haley Como, Ori Rodriguez, Ethan Day, and Amari Selman. Slater Moran, Zachary Landry, and Hope Batt. The color guard captain is Talia Chamberlain. Equipment manager is Lily Wyndham. Librarian is Taylor Vaughn.
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure that was you. Are you getting the game on YouTube or?
I'm not trying.
Oh, I got it. I got it. Thank you.
They did it today. Huh? They usually never motivate one wire. I know. They also gotta have power. Huh? They also gotta have power. Right. Yeah, yesterday I was out here when they did it the first time. One of the channels was real static.
Please welcome to the field your Pride of Sugarland Marching Band. Drum major Gavin Richard, is your band ready? Pride of Sugarland, you may take the field for your halftime performance. Ladies and gentlemen, your Pride of Sugar Land marching band.
A halftime score. The Electric Bulldogs 21, the E.D. White Cardinals 17 at half. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to get your half and half tickets to be following the winning number trophy. The third quarter is sponsored proudly by IPTS Police Bureau War 5. Thank you, Mikey, for the work you do in Central College and North Central High School. Triple B has all your routine and reading supplies to keep them running smoothly. Thank you, Triple B, for being the proud gold sponsor of Assumption Mustangs. Go Mustangs!
You're watching KWDJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by AJ Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to the second half here at Assumption High School, Mustang Stadium. 34-14 our score. Joining me as always, Clarence Robinson. A score that's separated by that distance just doesn't feel that way.
It doesn't feel like that. The numbers don't show the justification of how the offense for the Assumption Mustang did. And to tell you what, South Lafourche just exploded.
Well, looking at the stats, Mustangs only faced 2 third downs the whole first half, scored 5 touchdowns.
So 5 touchdowns, and I tell you what, statistically it shows itself. Only rushing yards, 81 yards, so everything was pretty much within the 10-yard line. But in the passing plays, 157 yards, 2 big touchdown passes to Petrie, total 238 yards total offense. But on the other side, Assumption started off very well, but they got some big losses on the running plays. But overall, 156 yard passing, total 152 yards total offense for the Mustangs.
Aaron Auto goes down on the sideline there, and when you look at the Mustangs, they're right in the game, made 2 costly mistakes. The Tarpons turned that into 14 points.
Yeah, Boo, and the first big mistake was, it was a 21-14 ball game, and the Mustangs had a 1st and goal on the 5-yard line, and on 1st down, the snap goes over his head. They end up back outside the 20s, and it seemed like the Tarpons pretty much took over the ball game from that point forward. They never were able to recover from that one huge mistake, a real momentum buster.
If the Mustangs want to make this a game, this is an important drive to start off the second half, and this second half is underway. It'll be Preston at his own 18-yard line. Trying to slip through tacklers, gets free, across the 30. Stays on his feet, now the 40. Running down the sideline all the way to midfield, and a good return for the Mustangs.
Don't get no better than that. Once again, to come out at halftime. See, Preston, you thought this was all for naught. Good coverage downfield by the Tarpons. You see, Preston just going to reverse field, come back to the near side. Tell you what, just more determination after that. A couple of Tarpons missed him. Good field position for the possession here starting the third quarter.
A 31-yard return. And let's see if the Mustangs could get back to the basics of what they did the first 2 drives that they took in for touchdowns. Back to pass, shot deep to the outside, looking for the playmaker, goes incomplete. Looking for Jamison, but throwing right at the best secondary player for the Tarpons in Petrie.
Without a doubt. One-on-one on the outside. Willoughby just, once again, he's throwing a little bit high, Boo, which giving the defender the able to get over to the top.
Yeah, Willoughby started out 10 of his first 11 in completions, and he's since then cooled off 1 of his last 8. 2nd down and 10. Hand off to Davis, right up the middle with running room. Now he cuts to the outside, cross the 20, inside the 10, touchdown Mustangs.
Tell you what, got to establish the run before the throw. When you replay this one back, you're going to see once Davis get past the line of scrimmage, he make one cut right there and look like a cannon he shot out of straight up the field for the touchdown for the Mustangs. Davis showing a lot of speed right there. Petrie couldn't even catch up with him.
Couldn't have drawn up any better for the Mustangs to start off this second half. They'll go for 2. Pitch it to the outside. Davis got him in for the score. Now getting him in for the 2-point conversion. And we're just started the second half. 11:31 remains. A 2-play, 50-yard drive. A big scamper by Davis. And that'll get the Mustangs right back in it.
Tell you what, you can see on that side of it, Boo. Initially in the first quarter, you see them with the 2 high safeties, went back to the single safety on the top. Tell you what, once he got past the line of scrimmage, it was a foot race after that.
A crucial possession, trailing 34-14. If they wanted a chance in this ball game, they couldn't have went and gave the ball back to the Tarpons. They needed a score, and they got it.
They needed to score. Excellent opportunity, and once again, seeing something that they probably seen at halftime, made those adjustments, and I tell you what, was able to capitalize.
Now we'll get to see if they made the defensive adjustment. Unable to stop the Tarpons in the first half. Hadn't stopped them one time.
Without a doubt, and that's the difference that we've seen with Assumption defense. Not able to even get a big rush on a quarterback thus far for the Tarpons, and that is Mack. So,
yeah, give credit to South Lafourche. They played a clean game so far.
No doubt about it.
You know, they're giving up yards, giving up scores, but they hadn't made those crucial mistakes. They gave up cheap ones. Mustangs will kick it away. Jarvis and Hughes back deep. It looks like it'll be Hughes at his own 18-yard line. Couple blocks. Hughes finds the seam. He'll take it across the 45-yard line. A good return and good field position to start this drive.
No doubt about it. Once again, you said each possession that the Tarpons had the ball, they have scored. critical thing is see how this defense is going to set up. But once again, just good kickoff. Hughes is getting the right thing and doing the right thing at the right time. Good field position, good possession to start for the Tarpons as well.
First quarter, unexpectedly, saw a lot of run from the Tarpons, and they gashed this defense of the Mustangs.
Yeah.
Second quarter, started opening it up to Petrie, had some two-play drives, big plays.
And you know what? I think they was looking for number one initially, so that's pretty much what happened. But overall, look at the setup here, Boo.
Trick play right here. They'll throw a flag. Give credit to South Lafourche trying to catch Assumption off guard. It was like a
Swinging gate that
absolutely.
was.
Had seen that in years. Petrie just ran up to the ball. Everybody else was still huddled up on the sideline. And usually them plays you have a talk to the referee before the game and
Right.
say, hey, this is what we got in our book.
You have to, and typically you want to hold these particular plays, and right there it didn't all for naught. You know, you kind of hold those in a situation where you got a closer game, but Tarpons coming out with all kind of stuff. Both of these teams using a lot of the stuff out there, little trick bags.
That'll back them up 5, 1st and 15. Petrie makes the catch again in the open field. He's close to first down yardage. Josh Mack to his favorite target.
Tell you what, good possession receiver right there. Most importantly, you're going to see Mack just get it out to Petrie. Good possession route and a 5-yard route. Get it upfield like a good receiver does. Pick up the first down for the Tarpons.
Brock Ogle, unselfish outside blocking as a receiver. Freeing up some extra room.
One thing with these teams, you see the clock is running. The first half was very fast.
Right back to Hughes, left side with running room.
Good run.
Good tackle right there.
Tell you what, when you see your safety coming downfield to make the tackle, you know you got some things happening. So, once again, we seen that defense just like you spoke about, Boo. See if they can make this thing. They setting up the pass and the short runs right now. So,
Terrence Petrie, 4 catches, 100 yards. 147, excuse me. Cheated in 47 yards, but 147, that's a 2-game number for most players. 3-quarter number for Mr. Petrie.
good run, good cut. Oh, slip.
Boy, that extra bounce outside cost him a first down.
Wow. He was just like he was just trying to get a plant coming here to the near side. Once you see, he gets to the line of scrimmage and bounces it outside, and when he tried to make the other cut, he just slips down right there.
3rd down and 2.
See if that defense can hold up right here.
Yeah, Mustang crowd getting anxious. Hadn't seen their defense hold South Lafourche yet tonight. They got the defense chant working. 3rd down and 2. They'll go to Jarvis.
Wow.
Jarvis running room into the secondary, across the 25. Ball comes out, but not until he had already hit the ground. And that'll be a first down.
You see Jarvis take the handoff right there. It seemed like the ball was going to bounce out. Gode, number 32, able to make a tackle right there.
That'll reset the downs, 1st down and 10. And like we said all night, the Tarpons are on the move.
They're doing it how they want to do it, passing and running it. Right now, running it very effectively.
Mack back to pass.
Ooh.
Looking for Petrie. Man, looked like he
Oh, my.
didn't see that ball till late. In the double coverage, it'll go incomplete.
You're going to see Petrie at the last minute. You're going to see him running out a little post route. Looked like he turned his head at the last minute, not able to capitalize with it. If he turned his head a little bit faster, he would have had that reception.
Yeah, I don't know if it didn't turn his head to look for the football, but he knew that defender was bearing down.
That safety was over the top, buddy.
Big down right here. 2nd down and 10. They'll go to Hughes off tackle
Man,
and brought down, but they're getting chunks in the running game. He'll get 6.
tell you what, just on that last play, that offensive line is getting the big push. So what, Hughes just can wait for them, and I tell you, we get some extra yardage. Got to be 15 on this penalty right here. Darius Allen was just hit at the last, pretty much way after the call. Against the Mustangs. Guys got to keep their head right now.
Yeah, that's not what you want right there. You finally got him, 3rd down and
Yeah.
6, chance to possibly get off the field. And then you give him a walk right into the core physical therapy red zone. And it looks like a 1st and goal.
No doubt.
First and goal from the 9-yard line.
That's the 10th first down of the night for the Tarpons. 1st down and goal, right back to Hughes. Hughes hit at the line of scrimmage, fights for a couple, and brings up 2nd down.
And just being patient, just pushing with that line.
Josh Mack doing a good job for the Tarpons. Got the single sock look going. One high sock on the right leg, no sock on the left. Very popular.
That's the look now that these guys go with.
2nd and goal.
Mustang defense still has a chance to make some noise. They'll swing it out to the outside.
Good.
Oh, big hit.
My.
Bounces off the big fella. Rumbling and
my.
stumbling and into the end zone goes Green.
Oh, my. You thought the Tarpons, thought the Mustang had that. Davis, just a little swing pass. You're going to see Petrie blocking to the outside in the slot. Green get the reception. Thought he would have been tackled right there by Davis. Rolled off the big guy, and tell you what, he stumbled into the touchdown for the Tarpons.
Salino to dot the I for the Tarpons. Robert to put it on the tee. And automatic tonight. 7:14 to go. A 9-play, 54-yard drive for the Tarpons, and they extend the lead.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Beautiful October night here. Mustang Stadium. Always love coming down to Napoleonville for high school football. Some of the grandest pageantry in all the land.
No doubt. I'll tell you what, the new field that they have out here is just beautiful. Nice atmosphere tonight, and tell you what.
Yeah, who's getting a headache is the Mustang defense. Just unable to find a riddle. A good balanced attack from the Tarpons, and when the big fellas get the ball, you just can't bring them down.
You know, that offensive line for South Lafourche is pushing them by 10 yards downfield. Running backs Jarvis and Hughes is doing an outstanding job.
Serino to kick for the Tarpons.
Last 2 Salino kickoffs have gone out of bounds. Good that there's no return, but bad you're giving up some good field position to the Mustangs.
Right.
Again to the far side, this time fielded at the 15-yard line. That's Jamison out at the 36.
One thing we can say in this game for Assumption, not too much issues with bad field position, just not able to capitalize. mistakes that has happened for him.
Yeah, when you got the Tarpons starting to have longer drives, putting stress on the defense,
Right.
you want your offense to come out and at least keep the ball a little bit.
Seeing some long passes downfield, but what it is, Willie Biz is offering it up pretty much, not getting it on the string.
Miles takes it on the outside, turns the
race.
corner. Down the sideline goes Miles and steps out of bounds at the 35.
Tell you what, Miles and Davis, these guys, when they get the ball, when they turn it up, Miles take the hand off, and once he get past the line of scrimmage to the outside, you just see a foot race right there.
Little Alvin Kamara move at the end. Alvin doesn't like to take many hits
Right.
this late in his career. Neither does Miles. He said, I got enough. I'm going to step it on out of bounds, and we'll have it first down. 32-yard run. Play action pass. Willoughby back, looking around. Nobody there. He'll keep it. Across the 30, was looking for contact. Nobody willing to give it to him, so he keeps going.
Better get down. Petrie going to get him.
Gain 15, retreated. It'll end up with a gain of a 12 and a first down.
Once again, everyone covered downfield. See, Willoughby looking upfield and doing the right thing.
Yeah, he braced for contact, and nothing was there.
But here at the last minute, you thought he would have got down, but he's trying to fight for some extra yards. Petrie able to come up with the tackle for the Tarpons.
Little cross buck to Davis.
Tarpons don't adjusted on that. That play been good for Davis, but Tarpons able to come up on that tackle.
Wyatt Gaspar wraps the tackler up, loses his helmet all in the same play. Second down and 10 is the Mustangs as we're halfway through the third quarter. Each team one possession. Each team scored a touchdown here in the second half.
Tell you what, and the Mustangs need this right now, need this scoring opportunity.
Swing it to the outside to Preston. Good first move, cross the
Good
20.
move.
Heading north and south goes Preston near the 10-yard line and very close to a first down.
Love the play, love the call. Swing pass to the outside to Preston. Get the most important, get the reception, and once again, most importantly, get upfield as quickly as possible. Good positive yards for the Mustangs.
Injured player on the field for the Mustangs. And while they check on him, we'll take a drink and a timeout. You're watching a high school football here on KWBJ.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by AJ Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to Mustang Stadium. 41-22 our score. Mustangs are on the move. Boogers there alongside Clarence Robinson, former Nicholls State University football standout. Glad to have you here with us watching. What you hate to see is not much defense here tonight.
No, not defense at all. I mean, we've seen the offense explosion. These guys run off the field. One of the guys is number one. That is Preston. Good last run right there. When you cutting like that, an opportunity like that, just cramped up a little bit, see if he can get back in the game.
Now to the defense's defense. Two good offensive lines, both teams. A lot of skill players from one end of the field to the other.
No doubt about it. And I tell you what, if you wanted your money's worth for the offensive side, you got that.
The Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance Player of the Game, we're starting to tally that up, see who's going to work his way in it. You know, just to give our viewers a heads up, you know, Assumption is in our coverage area, so that player will come from Assumption.
No doubt.
Win or lose.
Last guy that got it from Assumption was Davis, number 3. against the H.L. Bourgeois game.
But South Lafourche does have some worthy players here tonight. Miles takes it again, off tackle right side and in the end zone, touchdown.
Got put on that offensive line, nothing fancy. Just a handoff to Miles. He just take the handoff, good blocking by Davis for kick out. And also the receiver on the outside, touchdown Mustangs.
Mustangs staying within contact. This game's far from over.
No doubt about it. Tell you what, we know it is. The difference is that on Assumption defense, just got to get off the field, stop those, get a 3 and out. But right now, scoring opportunity was able to capitalize.
No kicking game. They'll keep the offense on for a 2-point conversion. Hey, with that strategy, you just got to be successful one side every other time.
You got to get that done.
Play action pass in the flat, has a receiver, stood up, knocked out of bounds, and the 2-point conversion, no good. Jaden Lee comes up for the Tarpons and puts the big
Good
hit.
call. I love the call. Jones, tight end number 2, get the reception. Had to bobble a little bit. That would have made a difference. That made the difference in getting him to that over that line. So
2-point conversion, no good. 5:04 on the clock. 41-28 our score. Next week, the same South Lafourche Tarpon team will head to Tiger Stadium, once the most feared venue of all of high school football, where the Tigers roar. Now it's been pretty much a meow, but they're trying to rebuild.
Tigers on a rebuilding. And see next week, know how they're doing tonight thus far, but I tell you what, see if the Tigers can take on a very powerful South Lafourche team.
They're going to have their hands full on a team that can run, they can throw the ball, and that big offensive line is going to be trouble.
Very physical team. I tell you what, both sides. And tell you what, we've seen this Assumption team, battling it out with these guys and, taking an opportunity to see if that defense for Assumption can get back in this game.
Be our second look at the Morgan City Tigers. We're the good luck charm. Their one victory came in the opening
Against Borough
night.
Panthers.
We were right there.
No doubt about it. Small numbers for the Morgan City Tigers, but I tell you what, continue trying to build up that program at Morgan City High School.
Gatherers to kick off for the Mustangs.
Fielded by the up back, that's Duet.
Okay, I got a couple injury updates for you.
And with that, we'll go down on the sideline for an injury update with Aaron Artigo. Aaron?
All right, guys. First off, you just saw I was down on the field earlier. Was Keanu Preston? He's having trouble with leg cramps. Looks like in both legs. I noticed earlier, a couple of plays before that, he was stretching. He'd come out as a wideout, and he was bending over and grabbing his toes and pulling them up. You could tell he was trying to stretch those cramps out of his calves. Also, just before the last touchdown for the Tarpons, Thaddeus Rohilia, you may have noticed he hobbled off the field. Well, he had a problem with his left ankle. He was on the sideline. He ran up and down a couple of times, felt that he's ready to go. I just asked him a few minutes ago if he would be back out there on defense, and he said it's not a problem. He's ready to go.
He needs to get out there, be part of the solution. And the Mustangs need him. First down and 10, Tarpons. Handoff goes to Jarvis. And a little excitement there from the Mustang defense.
That's what you're going to need. Initially, South Lafourche been getting 5 to 10 yards on the pop right there. Good job by the Mustangs. Linebackers got to fill those gaps.
No, it's really the second down is where the problem has been. You get them in a third and long, you got a shot. You get them in a third and short, you got no shot.
No shot at all, buddy.
That might be the first time the Tarpons lost yardage on a play. They'll get it all back right here as Hughes.
Late flag as well.
Yeah, there is a flag on the play. Hughes had enough for the first down. We're waiting for the call. Yeah, they're calling a sideline warning against the Mustangs.
Yeah, one of the coaches is real close to the line where Hughes had ran out. In the way of the referee. And still keeping that offense on the field and moving forward.
Yeah, you get a good stop of a -1 on first down, and they give it to Hughes, and he runs for the first down on second.
Big play right there.
Yeah. That time got in the backfield. Little disruption.
He's just going to shoot the gap right there. Big play right there.
That's Mumphrey. He said, enough of this. I'm going to get in there and make something happen.
That's what they need, you know, just teeing off real fast, much faster than they actually are.
That defensive front isn't big enough just to stand up with the offensive line. They've got to beat them to the point.
Tell you what, Boo, we didn't have an opportunity to go on the field before, but it looked like those guys at least about 6'1", 6'2" across the front for South Lafourche.
Here we go, second down again. Mack back to pass, throwing deep to the outside.
Be holding on Petrie.
Yeah, 3 flags fly.
Tell you what. See, you're going to Mack just one-on-one on the outside. You're going to see Petrie at the last minute just streaking up the field. But that's what we've been taught in the secondary. If you get beat, just go ahead and grab him, Boo. Play another down.
And again, you get the loss on first down, and you give it all back on second. It's hard to give yourself a shot.
One thing you see is there's no rush on Mack when he's dropping back to throw. There's no rush on him.
First down and 10. And again on first down, the Mustangs are there. Mumphrey once again.
Mumphrey just crashing in from that defensive end spot. I mean, he's crashing hard. Soon as Hughes get the actual handoff, he's just grabbing him up.
Yeah, he's crashing so hard that Tarpons are about to.
They got to make some adjustments.
Yeah, Mack's going to pull that back out, and he's going to be running.
Yeah, he got to bring some help. Mumphrey at number 60, Wells at that defensive tackle spot. Give him a few nightmares right there.
Yeah, you got to start playing some games at the defensive line, trying to give yourself a chance.
Got to twist or do something. He come
Second
again,
down, setting up a screen, thrown high and incomplete. They were looking for Petrie. Not sure if that would have went anywhere, but it'll fall incomplete. And this is really the first third down and long that the Tarpons have faced.
You're right. Number 4, Dorsey, I mean, he was coming in like a jet. If he would have broke that, he could have run that back for a touchdown for the Mustangs.
Tarpons have completed 75% of their third down attempts. See if the Mustang defense can get off the field. 3-step drop. Looking for Petrie. Slips the first tackler. He'll have the first down.
You cannot do that. Just a big one-on-one possession route. Once again, no rush on Mack. More importantly, Petrie get the actual reception. Missed tackle right there. Get up there for the first down once again for the Tarpons.
Taking advantage of one-on-one. Saying my guy can beat your guy that time. Advantage to Petrie.
Tell you what, what a possession receiver in Petrie.
Tarpons not only have a first down, but an opportunity to run more time off the clock. Yeah, it didn't work quite as good as I thought it was going to work. But they went, watched how Humphreys was crashing.
Right.
Quarterback kept it himself right there, well defended by the Mustangs.
Good call. Able to do that. Everybody didn't leave home. The backside defenders able to come up and make a tackle as well.
Yeah, you know the kind of night you had when you're saying well done by the defense and your opponent
Yes.
just gained 6 yards.
No doubt about it. Because that's the things that you've seen, that big explosion in the first quarter. That same play back was able to go ahead and score as a touchdown.
Jarvis and Hughes stand side by side alongside Mack, the quarterback. Trying to kick it to Petrie near side. Jamison right there to bust it up.
Just trying to run a slip route right there underneath. Trying to wait for that block and get in front of it, but not able to come up with the reception.
That'll stop the clock with 37 seconds here in the third quarter. 3rd down and 4. You know what they say about 3rd downs for the Tarpons tonight? Not a problem.
Not a problem.
See if the Mustangs try to put heat on Mack here. They'll spread them out. There's 5 receivers in the set on a 3rd down and 4. Back to pass across the middle, looking for Hughes and batted away, incomplete.
Davis one-on-one on Hughes. That's a tough route to cover right there. Good job by Davis. Just a slant route up the seam right there. Good job by the Mustangs.
4th down and 4.
See if this Mocha swing for the Mustangs.
You know, as simple as a stop right here, Mustangs go score. We down a 1-score game.
No doubt.
So we could either be out of reach
or spread this thing out a little
or
bit
right
more,
back
huh?
in it. Big 4th down here, crowd on their feet. Rochelle back to pass, looking around, throws it to the back of the end zone, looking for Petrie,
Good big
and knocked
play.
away. For the
Big
first
play.
time tonight, the Mustangs defense has stopped the Tarpons.
Looking for the right guy, number 1, and guess who covered him? Number 1, that's Preston. Big play right there.
A little more air
Jefferson.
on the football. Petrie was cleared to the back of the end zone. Just need to get it a little further down the field.
Give Jemerson credit where it is. There wasn't one. It was Jemiah Jemerson, number 11, on a pass breakup.
Almost 3 full quarters before the Mustang defense comes
Came
up
up.
with a stop.
I'm alive at the right time as well, Boo.
But never too late to get back in it. Now this offense will come back alive. Direct snap to Willoughby, keeps it himself. Across the 20. 25, steps out of bounds. And minus the Mustangs offense shooting themselves in the foot, the Tarpons really had no answer for them either.
No, without a doubt. And that particular play that he just ran has been open all night. The running play as well with Davis and Jemerson as well. So the offense can do what they have to do. Like you said, the problem has been the defense.
Shot across the middle. Open receiver caught across the 50-yard line. That's Davis out the backfield.
Hardest route to cover. When you're trying to cover running back out the backfield, Davis just running up the seam. Most importantly, get the reception. And after that, nice moves by Davis at the end of the play.
And the clock goes to 0 in the third quarter. Mustangs trying to fight their way back into this one, and a good opportunity here as we start the fourth quarter. We'll take a timeout, folks. This is the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to Mustang Stadium. Aaron ought to go down on the sideline, Aaron. As much offense has been shown here tonight, this game is far from over.
Absolutely, Boo. I mean, the Mustangs have right where they want to be now. They, like you talked about it, if they can put a touchdown on the board here, and they've been going for 2 all night, so if they do that, they're only going to be down 5 points if they can pick up the 2-point conversion. A lot of ifs in there, but that's what it's going to take, and they got to do it right now.
They'll swing it out. Miles on the outside. And he takes a hard hit on the sideline.
Tell you what, you thought that play was for a loss, but Miles do the one thing it is, get the reception and get upfield. Good job right there.
Not a guy on the field with a first step like Miles tonight.
Hey, Preston is back on the field, too.
Preston working out them leg cramps. He's back on the field. He's a elite playmaker for the Mustangs.
Tell you what, need him back on the field for sure.
2nd down and 5. Willoughby keeps it himself, stumbles. The tackle pushed him for an extra 3 and a first down.
Once again, that play has been all good tonight for Willoughby. What was happening is the linebackers are just dropping back. And one thing you know, Willoughby is at least 5 to 6 yards upfield, pick up the first down for the Mustangs. That offense is doing what they want to do now.
Jones in motion, now sets. Willoughby calls for the football, hands off to Davis.
Speed kills.
Davis turning on the speed on the outside, cross the 25, and down to the 21-yard line. Another first down as Davis runs through the defense.
I love
untouched.
Number 3, once he get past that line of scrimmage, he's just showing a lot of speed. Most importantly, get the first down for the Mustangs.
They'll spot it at the 21. 7 carries, 71 yards for Davis. Ball on the ground.
Ooh-wee. Man.
South Lafourche is back on top of it.
Oh, big turnover right there.
That is huge.
Handoff right there. You're going to see right at the last moment, defender able to stick his hand up and then rip it out.
Yeah, that was Miles. But a good job defensively of ripping it out. And looking back, that's the third key mistake from the Mustangs and really the difference in the ball game.
And when they've been driving as well, Boo. Tell you what, good job by that defense for the Tarpons. Once again, that changes things a little bit. See if the Assumption defense can come up with some big plays within itself as well.
Yeah, Mustangs didn't need to be in a hurry right there. Take their time, get a score. You're going to have a good 8 minutes left in the game in a 1-score game. Now you're going to get about 3 minutes off the clock at minimum and maybe more in this drive here, and it's going to shorten this game up.
And the running game has been effective for the Tarpons as well. So
early movement, flags fly, legal procedure. That's the 4th penalty for 18 yards. So not many mistakes from the Tarpons tonight. And when you got a team with this much firepower, yeah, it's hard to beat a team that's mistake-free.
No doubt about it. What's happening on that other side over that right tackle, Willis, and that matchup with Murphy over on the other side, number 14, that's been a difference in that third quarter.
They'll keep it on the ground to Hughes.
That's
nowhere to go.
Want to see by the Mustangs.
Good swarm tackling.
Nothing fancy about that. Just trying to do a cross box. You try to see the guard pull. But I tell you what, the guy's making a big power up right there. You know, that turn was huge, Boo.
Yeah, you're seeing the defense playing with a little more sense of urgency here in the fourth quarter that we didn't see in the first half.
At all. None whatsoever for that defense. They come alive, just like you stated.
Here comes the pressure. Across the middle. Incomplete. He was looking for Green, got it out in front of him, and it falls harmlessly to the turf. And a 3rd down and 15 on its way.
Darcy at that free safety spot thought he would have had a hand on it. It's a big play once again. Each time, seen that last time that the Tarpons had that near that 4th down situation. They was looking for number 1. That was Petrie.
Yeah. Incompletion stops the clock. Big right here. If the Mustangs could force a punt. 3-step drop.
Petrie.
Throw to the sideline. Has a receiver. Drops it in.
Yes.
He's got Petrie. Dropped it in like he's throwing it in a bucket.
You're looking for him, and you know that's your clutch receiver. Mack, once again, get the time, and more importantly, get that big reception by Petrie. Once again, just ran a real route, which is easy to cover. Took one of the other defenders back inside. Big reception right there.
Yeah, big 3rd down and 14 conversion for the Tarpons. And they've been breaking your heart all night long.
All night, and once again, that defense got them wrapped up and pick up 29 yards right there.
3rd down has been a problem for the Mustangs. Just can't get off the field. And now the Tarpons go to the ground and pound.
And also, more importantly, just getting that clock running as well. You don't see them have too much of a sense of urgency to throw the football downfield.
Running that play clock down each and every possession. We're nearing the 9-minute mark. Petrie in motion. They'll hand off to Hughes. Mustangs doing better defensively, stopping this run. They're just not having success on 3rd down.
That 3rd down is the Achilles heel for them, and here's a 3rd down once again. Once again, they've been doing some things. Mack been doing a good quarterback keeper. Been seeing Petrie getting the opportunity. Hughes, Jarvis. See how they set this up.
Taking their time, up 41-28. Going to the outside to Jarvis. Just got past the sticks, turned around, and waited for it.
Don't get no better. Each time on 3rd down is possession routes. Jarvis on the outside, one-on-one. The cornerback is playing off. Jarvis do the right thing. Boo catch it right at the sticks, turn it up for the 1st down.
Yeah, pick your poison. You know, you get run by one time. Next time you give them a little cushion, they stop it, get the 1st down. You're talking about an elite level offense being run by the Tarpons on the ground and in the air. And a lot of it is because of that big offensive line.
Offensive line getting back that time to throw the ball. I'll tell you what, nobody's put too much rush on him tonight.
Reset the downs and a gain of 4. Aaron Ortego is down on the sideline. Aaron, we've been calling these games for many, many years, but I've not seen the 3rd down proficiency like I'm seeing here tonight with the Tarpons.
You're absolutely right about that, Boo. I don't think they've sent their punting team out there at all night. And they just keep moving it right here. But this is critical for the Mustangs. They absolutely cannot give up another touchdown at this point. I mean, you're down to 7 minutes left in the ball game. You don't want to 3 scores.
Yeah, 6 of 8 on 3rd down already tonight. And some of those with 3rd down and longs. He'll go back to the well again to Jarvis. And he's near 1st down yardage once again.
They setting them up, Boo. They can run the ball. Now what is going to happen on the outside, these receivers are starting getting hitching goals can be open for them. So they can do what they want to do now. The playbook is open for the Tarpons offense.
They'll get the 1st down here. Exactly what they wanted. A good time-consuming drive with the lead, with the football. You can't lose if you got the lead and you got the ball.
No doubt about it. And making sure that you run that clock right now as well.
There goes Hughes once again up the middle. One touch, touchdown. Couple quick moves in the interior. He goes untouched and in the end zone for 6.
Tell you what, here it is. You see Hughes just take the handoff, pulling guard to the right. The pulling guard busts that wide open for Hughes to follow his block and touchdown Tarpons. Give credit to that big old offensive line once again.
Salino in for the PAT. And he's got it right down the middle. 6:30 on the clock. And the Tarpons are pulling away. We'll be back, folks. This is the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Boog Reserve alongside Clarence Robinson on the field, Aaron Artigo, and we're glad you've joined us for this one, an offensive shootout. Tarpons could do no wrong. Mustangs are scoring at will, but a few key mistakes is the difference in this ball game.
And each of them been so critical as well.
Fielded inside the 15-yard line. And out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Is the Mustangs. 48-28, we talked about at halftime. It was 34-14. It just didn't feel like that big of a difference in the game. Mustangs come out, open the second half off with a score. We got ourselves a game.
No doubt.
But a fumble, you're about to score, try to keep it to a one-possession game, and you just can't get those mistakes away.
Can't do it, and each one of the situation is for the Tarpons. The third down situation has been so critical for them, and they've capitalized each time, keeping that ball driving for them. So
reverse to the outside to Preston. Willoughby leading the way, but that room runs out real quick. A 40-yard scamper for Preston, but it only gains 1 yard.
Once again, just stress to the outside. Preston showing that speed, but once again, the Tarpon defense pursuing and stressing to the outside. Good job by number 12 for the Tarpons. Aurelio.
Swing it to the outside to Jamison.
Good pursuit by the Tarpons once again.
Yeah, Jamison stands there all alone with about 6 white hats. Manages to get a couple. Third down at 6. Pressure coming from the outside. Willoughby gets it off.
Oh, good play right there at the last minute.
Nice recovery. Trace and Micken come in and knock it away.
Gonna see the last pressure right at the where Willoughby get it off, but Torres, number 19. Good pass break up right there.
Offense will stay on the field, 4th down. With 5 minutes on the clock. Mustangs are playing to win. They're trying to keep this drive alive.
See some bigger plays by that Assumption offense. See if they could come up with one.
Willoughby flushed out the pocket. Looking for someone now. Throws it deep and out of bounds. And incomplete. There is a flag on the play.
See exactly what
One last hope for the Mustangs if it's against, ineligible. That's going to be declined. Ineligible receiver downfield. So the fourth down conversion's no good. And the Tarpons well in control of this one at the 5-minute mark.
No doubt about it. You know what they've been doing. That running game has not been nonstop. Tell you what, Tarpons been doing exactly what they want to do on the offensive side. So once again, this is a big game. This is a district game for both of these teams. Seeing the power ratings that we did initially in the first half, Boo. So all the things going to start sorting itself out.
Yeah, and unlike the Mustangs, which has a pretty tough schedule coming up,
Yes.
South Lafourche heading to Morgan City, a 1-5 team. So, PowerPoint-wise, I don't know if it's going to help you out, but
Well, the back end of that district competition for Assumption is for South Lafourche is very favorable compared to Assumption.
Mustangs call a timeout. And there you see the power rankings. In the Division I non-select, South Lafourche sitting at 21. They're in pretty good shape. 28 teams make the playoffs. Assumption, on the other hand, sitting at the 26. So they're right on the edge.
Those teams, all those teams that you're seeing right there got a lot of opportunity between themselves. So every week is going to be crucial for both of these teams.
Yeah, and the tough part about the Mustangs, if we can get a look at their upcoming schedule, it's no cakewalk.
Not at all. And see that right there. South Lafourche, you got a powerful Vanderbilt team and E.D. White. Vanderbilt come here and then go back to Thibodeau. Tell you what, that's a very, very challenging schedule right there for the Assumption Mustangs.
Tonight's game, the Tarpons offense was just too well run and too big on the offensive front for this Mustang ball club. They'll take one last shot, overthrown, looking for Jarvis. He had him. That might be the first overthrown ball of the night for Mack.
Jarvis just streaking up the seam right there. Didn't able to come up the reception, but Mack did once again. No rush has been on Mack tonight as well, Boo. What?
That'll stop the clock. 2nd down and 10. They'll hand it off to Jarvis. Jarvis tripped up. Saw daylight on the outside. Got tripped up and brought down.
Thought he was going to jump step right there and get an extra yardage. Good job by the Mustangs.
It's right where the Tarpons like to be, 3rd down.
I mean, it's been their gift all night. Bill said that's 6 out of 8 on 3rd down situations. That's very preferable. And
They'll take the short pass again to Petrie. Little hesitation, turns on the Jets. He'll have an easy 1st down and all the way inside the core, physical therapy and sports performance red zone.
Tell you what, pretty much each one of those 3rd down situations has gone to 1. And each time he's a possession receiver. What better person to give it to is number 1, 1st down for the Tarpons.
Yeah, he's making the reception short of the line of gain, but it's the run after catch.
That's the difference. Tell you what, Coach Young talked about him in our interview, and he said this is the most underrated guy that's in the state of Louisiana at receiver. And I tell you what, we've seen it for ourselves tonight.
7 catches, 208 yards on the night. He's found his way in the end zone 2 occasions, so he's had a remarkable night, and now we know why. He's a record holder. We keep harping on it, but you need more things than just being a good receiver. 1, you got to have that big line protecting, and 2, you got to have a quarterback that can zing it, and Josh Mack can zing it.
I mean, tell you what, Mack is pretty much looked like a very underrated quarterback. Tell you what, didn't mess up too much tonight at all. And I tell you what, hats off to him and see the difference in his game tonight.
Let's go down on the sideline, Aaron Artigo. Aaron?
Y'all talking about the quarterback Mack, and I've noticed from this entire game, he throws with, it appears to be very little effort. He just dropped backs and just looks like he's soft tossing it out there, and it's 40, 45 yards down the field. So I've never seen a quarterback throw so smoothly like that.
Yeah, he could definitely spin it just like that to the back of the end zone. Jarvis goes up and makes the catch. Touchdown.
What a perfect way to set it up, huh? Jarvis on the outside. Once again, one-on-one coverage to the outside. Mack getting the time. And good reception. Tell you what, couldn't ask for a standing catch right there by Jarvis.
Elite level pitch and catch from the Tarpons offense. They put the exclamation point on this one at the 2:38 mark. And Selena in for the PAT. Robert to put it on the tee. Right through the middle. Tarpons can run it, they can throw it, they can do it all offensively, and they're up 55-28. Each and every week, the core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game, the most elusive T-shirt in all of high school football. This week, we go with number 29 of the Mustangs. That's Mr. Miles. He had a remarkable day. 7 carries, 60 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 catches, 57 yards. Not a big guy, but he played big tonight.
Played big, and I tell you what, at critical times that you see, not big stats, but I tell you what, very much credited to that man, number 29, Miles.
First step and then able to get outside, and once he turns the corner, he's gone.
It's a foot race.
No disrespect to the Tarpons.
No doubt.
Quarterback, wide receivers, offensive line. They had a lot of candidates. But here at KWJ, we go with the local team, and that's the Assumption Mustangs. And on that side of the field, Mr. Miles has done it tonight to get that T-shirt. From the 13 all the way to the 30-yard line. No quitting the Mustangs tonight. Had a few opportunities to get back in it. Just that one mistake kind of bit them.
Each time that they had that mistake, but it just kind of just turned the whole situation with the guys on the defensive side. And I tell you what, South Lafourche has been outstanding with taking advantage of those opportunities as well.
They'll swing it to the outside. That's Miles again, slipping tackler, staying on his feet and stepping out of bounds.
See Miles once again will be able to get it to the outside, and Miles, once he get it, he's going north and south, doing the right thing as well. Get the possession and also stop the clock.
First down and 10. Running room to the outside goes Davis. Nice feeling to be a running back when you're 15 yards down the field and still got running room.
We've seen Davis all night as well with this. Most importantly, get the handoff, and he's a north and side guy too. Pick up a big first down for the Mustangs as well.
He'll get 27 on that one. That'll move the change, an injured player on the field for the Tarpons.
Edwards. Tyrese Edwards able to limping off the field.
You know, Davis got 8 carries tonight, 104 yards, so it's a pretty good night for him also.
Both of them. They kind of mirror each other when you see them running the football.
Yeah, we talked about the offensive line of the Tarpons, but look, a little bit undersized as the Mustangs, but they've also done a nice job tonight.
Give them credit where credit is due. See if the Willoughby and these Mustangs could finish this series off for a touchdown.
Couple New Jerseys in for the Tarpons. They'll swing it to Miles on the outside.
Mm.
Whoop, whoop.
Good
There he
move.
goes. Across the 20, 15. And a first down for the Mustangs.
Tell you what, good possession. This guy here, I love the way he do it. Get the possession, most importantly, getting upfield, pick up the first goal. You can see Willoughby here just swing it out to the outside to Miles, and he know what to do with it, Boo. And when you get him in 2 inches of grass, he's going to shake you down.
They're quickly back to the line of scrimmage. That play not as successful.
Right side, stops the no gain. Bring up a 2nd and 10.
Second down inside the core physical therapy red zone.
Right side, stops the no gain.
They'll throw to the outside. Dangerous pass. Looking for Jamison.
Good breakup out that Goding. Getting the opportunity to get in the game here late.
Willoughby's pass,
Trent Gode closed up nicely on that one.
incomplete. 3rd and 10.
That'll set up a 3rd down and 10. Davis, your lone back, stands alongside Willoughby. Willoughby back in the pocket. Here comes the pressure. They'll flush him out. He'll run for it. Cross the 15-10 and steps out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Runs out of bounds.
So he'll be 2 yards short of first down yardage. It'll bring up a 4th down.
Once again, that opportunity there has been all night for Willoughby. See how they set this up. Sometimes get some substitutions coming in for the Mustangs.
4th down on the Tarpons 6-yard line.
See what the Mustangs have in their bag of tricks here with 4th down. A bad snap. Willoughby needs to at least throw it, and he just steps out of bounds. The 4th down try will be no good. Now the Tarpons can come out, get in a victory formation, and Innsworth, actually the game clock is still running, even though we got a change of possession.
Tell you what, when they go look at this film on those 3rd down situations and 4th down situations, you're going to see the difference for this Assumption offense. Made a difference in this game.
Based on the fact that the clock is running, I'm not sure if we even need to run another play.
Not really.
We have a moment to go down. Aaron ought to go. Aaron, what you got?
Well, you talk about the clock running. The ball carrier ran out of bounds. We should have stopped the clock. Plus, it was 4th down, change of possession. Should have stopped the clock. But the White hat his arm around to keep the clock. So, get home.
Yep, absolutely. 55-28, a big enough spread in the game that it would take a little more than a miracle for the Mustangs to come back in this one. And no play need to be run. The clock goes to 0, and both teams will come to midfield to shake hands. 55-28 our score. We'll be back with the AT VCI.net postgame show right after this.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by AJ Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to the AT VCI.net postgame show. Boogers there alongside Clarence Robinson. Clarence, if you like offense, tonight you got it.
We got every bit of it, but and most importantly, the stats that we did have. Tell you what, South Lafourche just did what they wanted to do, rushing 166 yards, rushing 268-yard passing, total 433 yards total. On the other side, Assumption didn't do bad themselves. 160 yards rushing, 227 yards total passing, 387 yards. But that third down killed the Assumption Mustangs.
Aaron Auto goes down on the sideline there, and the game seemed a lot closer than the score. The Tarpons didn't make any mistakes, and the Mustangs had a couple that cost them.
Chuck, early in the ball game, he had 35 points scored in the first quarter tonight between the two teams combined. But I keep thinking about that snap on that first and goal at the 5-yard line when the snap goes over the head of the receiver. And they kind of never really caught up after that. That kind of put them behind the 8. Couldn't get out from under it.
Well, as always, the core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game. He wears number 29. His last name is Miles. He had a remarkable day. 7 carries, 60 yards, a touchdown. He had 5 catches for 86 yards, and he put on a show tonight.
He put on a show tonight. Just wasn't able to capitalize at the right time. But I tell you what, when you see that young man do his job, he did it tonight. And tell you what, he get that T-shirt.
If you was impressed with the Tarpons' offensive play today, you can tune in next week, because next week's game, the same Tarpons ball club head to Morgan City High School to take on the Tigers, and we look forward to that one.
Tell you what, looking forward to it. These guys came up LA1. Now they're going to come up Highway 90, come to Morgan City.
Had fun tonight. Always enjoy high school football. So for Clarence Robinson, Aaron Hardigo, Bill McCarty, the guys working the trucks and the cameras, I'm Booger Zaffy saying so long from Mustang Stadium. Thanks for the
Thank you for watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights, the A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Friday Night Under the Lights was sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve, on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Lapco Manufacturing. Feel safe, work smart, look good with Lapco FR. www.lapco.com. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948, wishes all our local teams good luck. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, open late, delivery through DoorDash. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Lafayette Electric, 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City, proud supporter of high school athletics in the Tri-City area. Central Boat Rentals, your total marine service provider. To apply, please visit www.centralboat.com. Guaranteed Title, in the law office of Michael Alois. You get guaranteed happiness at Guaranteed Title. Come close with us. Oshner St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, great personal service, home and business loans, and the best in mobile banking. Celebrating 100 years serving St. Mary Parish. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City great fried chicken since 1968. Oceaneering, serving St. Mary Parish for 60 years. We're hiring. To apply, please visit www.oceaneering.com/career. Sportsman Cycle and Marine. Why drive to Mississippi when you can get the same great deal in Morgan City at Sportsman Cycle and Marine? Visit us today. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.